Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is the manager Binti Hazli from Group 10. Along with my group members, we'll be presenting our paper for today, which is e-commerce disruption, analyzing the shift in consumer behavior and market dynamics in the sale of goods. Let me explain first on the introduction. What is e-commerce disruption? E-commerce disruption is the changes happen from the traditional business concept to the digital commerce, which include the development of the technology and the internet. It completely changed the style and the business pattern. One of the events that encourage the e-commerce disruption is COVID-19 pandemic, when people are forced to be indoor. Thus, changes in the usage of smartphone also encourage the transition to be happen. From this, there's the changes in the market pattern and also the consumer behavior that tend to favor more on the e-commerce rather than the physical store. And there are issues that can be arise in this topic, whether this rapid changes in the market dynamics and consumer behavior. In e-commerce disruption, favoring e-commerce can constitute big changes, either in positive or negative impacts on the country's economy, and whether this e-commerce disruption can give a great analysis regarding the changes in the market dynamics and behavior of the consumer.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurafika binti Charlie, and today I will present the article that we have included in our discussion. Now, I will summarize the article into several important points. Based on the article, the increase of smartphone is the main factor that contributes to e-commerce. This device is used mostly by all people because it is sold with an affordable price, making it generally accessible to all people. Basically, the use of online platforms has been incorporated in our daily life. Then, how has this affected the market dynamics? Because of the rapid growth of these devices and technology, consumers are becoming more and more comfortable doing things online. Then seller will take this opportunity to meet with the demands, and for example, they will create several social media to boost their sales. So the reason why consumers prefer online shopping is because the features provided in these online platforms is deemed to be more user-friendly compared to the traditional market. For example, the new transaction method of buy now, pay later, which allows consumers to buy the goods first and pay later through installment with just a simple verification. With the increase in online shop demand, sellers opted to utilize the internet by doing online marketing such as advertisement and live interaction. This interaction allows the seller to engage with more consumers, hence making their products are more well-known in the market. Furthermore, this online-based shopping is more preferable in terms of time efficiency because the instantaneous communication allows the consumer to easily access information about the products and also enable the seller to make quick responses on any inquiries about their products. The spike on the use of this e-commerce is very apparent during the pandemic COVID-19 era. When we are obliged to comply with the new policy to stay at home, this has strongly disrupted the traditional market. This restriction makes more consumers to purchase things from home, and consequently, we are more adapted with the use of these online platforms and getting familiar with e-commerce.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farhanjana Binti Jonas, and my matric ID is 068714, and I will be presenting about the dominance that this online platform have on the market. So as we all know, Shopee, Lazada, Alibaba, and Taobao are examples of online shopping places that are widely used. Name a person who doesn't know any of these websites, whether it be a child or an old people. It'll be deemed impossible because everyone knows and nearly everyone uses it. So most people have relied onto these websites, used to them to buy nearly everything that could have gotten on the physical store. But the advantage is that buying them online is usually at a very cheaper price. And it all thanks to the widespread use of smartphones as well. So you can buy all of them with the touch of your finger. Not only that, they have also introduced a newer service which puts this online platforms on the marketplace as a dominant player, which is the buy now and pay later. So it is a concept where it's a service of interest-free installments, giving the consumers the chance to purchase the goods, especially luxurious goods, without having to pay, or maybe at a very small amount of down payment. And in the following weeks or months, depending on their plans, they will be paying the remaining amount. But the only drawback of the service is that if you are late or have very different late payments into your plan, there will be some kind of penalties or some kind of interest adding on as a penalty for not paying on time.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Christina and I'm going to talk about the shift in consumer behavior. The unparalleled convenience that e-commerce provides is one of the most important reasons for its rise. Now, consumers can shop whenever and wherever they are. This change eliminates unnecessary travel, saving time and effort, especially for those with busy lifestyle. This will lead to the e-commerce is beyond special restrictions, allowing consumers to shop around the world. Its global scope means consumers have a whole new range of possibilities in which they can buy products that are not sold in their own country. Next, e-commerce platforms offer an outstanding selection of variety of choices. So there is a vast variety of products for consumers to choose from, and they can compare features, read reviews about them, or find obscure items that are not easy to get in their local stores. They are able to carry all kinds of products without worrying about space restraints as brick-and-mortar stores might have it with their limited floor space. Furthermore, online reviews and recommendations have a deep impact on how consumers choose what to buy. They affect trustworthiness, they enable people to discover new products easily, provide information with which facilitates comparison shopping, give customers the opportunity for feedback about both businesses as well as themselves. With digital information becoming increasingly popular with consumers, the importance of online reviews is growing. Businesses that recognize and exploit this effect can earn trust, strengthen their online presence, and influence consumer behavior for the better. Other than that, the lengthy lockdowns and social distancing measures necessitated by the COVID-19 pandemic habituated consumers so thoroughly to online shopping that its adoption is clearly not going away once this crisis subsides. Hybrid shopping modes that combine some elements of both online and offline retail will undoubtedly become more common in COVID-19.
Hi, my name is Tasmita and I will be talking about the impact of e-commerce on market dynamics. It is evident that e-commerce poses a challenge for retailers of physical stores and small e-commerce businesses. E-commerce has intensified the competition due to its price transparency and easy accessibility of products. This poses significant difficulties to physical retail businesses in competing to meet the cost of products of online businesses, since they are required to pay for owning rental space, utilities, and property maintenance as well. Besides that, e-commerce has altered the traditional supply chain as customers are able to buy raw materials directly from the manufacturer without the need for any intermediaries. The addition of intermediaries in physical stores causes the cost of product to rise due to the services provided. Lastly, the shift to e-commerce would lead to low demand for traditional retail jobs, which results in unemployment. Self-service and business automation dampens the need for workers in the marketing and sales division. Hence, job will be lost, which causes the lack of contribution to the economy as well. Nevertheless, e-commerce does have a positive impact on market dynamics as it boosts efficiency and allows small businesses to attract more customers. Small businesses are able to obtain an increase in revenue as only a low startup cost is needed to start an online business. It also enables the development of new innovation technologies that helps entrepreneurs enhance their businesses through digital marketing. This shows that e-commerce provides positive and negative impacts on the market dynamics. Thank you.
In order to thrive in the age of e-commerce, businesses, particularly traditional physical stores, can position themselves for success through strategic initiative. One way to do this is by investing in e-commerce platform to establish a strong online presence. A noteworthy trend among traditional retailers is the adoption of omni-channel strategies, which seamlessly integrate both online and offline operations. By incorporating online shopping options, click and collect services, and maintaining synchronized inventory across various channels, retailers strive to offer customers a cohesive and uniform experience, irrespective of their chosen shopping channel. Another suggestion is that we need a proactive education of the local community by the benefits of supporting physical stores. This can involve hosting community events, offering special discounts for local residents, or even collaborating with other local businesses for joint promotions. On the policy front, policymakers should contemplate implementing measures that address the fairness concerns of physical store sellers. This might encompass providing tax incentive, imposing stricter regulation on online businesses, or extending financial assistance to aid physical store in transitioning to e-commerce. We also need to realize that despite the digital shift, there are still certain consumers who remain loyal to brick-and-mortar stores for various reasons, so that is why we still need to balance between the offline and online stores. So, as what we can conclude here, the advent of e-commerce has undeniably disrupted traditional market dynamics and significantly altered consumer behavior in the sales of goods. And looking ahead, the shift towards e-commerce is likely to continue, driven by advancement in technology and changing consumer preferences, especially after the COVID-19 era. E-commerce is neither inherently good nor bad. It is a tool, a channel, and a platform that reflects the evolving needs and preferences of a dynamic society.